I can feel it in your body. You need someone to be loving you. Try to whip, it's too exotic. Can't nobody get in touch with you. Cause baby, you got perfect energy. It's like we're meant to be, yeah. And baby, we got perfect chemistry. Don't be my enemy, yeah.
Hi guys. Hey nibblers. Hey everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. This is my mini-me. Mimi, say what's up to my nibblers.
Hey nibs. Hey nibbies.
Nibblers.
I like nibbies.
Oh, okay.
It's a nickname for your nickname.
Okay, great.
Hey nibbies.
So anyway, today she's having Subway. What you got? Tell them what you got.
I have, let me show y'all what it is. I got tomatoes, it's ham and cheese and turkey.
Goofy.
Tomatoes and all of that stuff.
So you showed them what you really didn't show them. Okay, great.
Yeah, I showed them right now.
And then I just have this little personal pizza from Subway. She was in the mood for something a little light. That little gooey cheese. Ooh. Yeah. So, and to wash it down, I have a Bud Light, which I'm going to take a swig of because it's so cold.
Got a Chick-fil-A cup, don't judge me. What's in your cup?
What's in your cup?
Cranberry juice.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't play with me. Okay. So, how was your day?
It was cool, I really didn't do much.
I like that crust. Have some.
You
Tell
didn't
me.
do too much. How was your day?
I was tired.
What happened?
Okay, listen. When things happen, I analyze, all the variables to see if it's me or is it the other person, right?
Right.
Okay. So I go to Burger King to get your grandma some food because she likes their fish sandwich. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm gonna surprise her. I'm gonna go give her some food, whatever, give her a little treat. And when I get there, I pull up and everything, and I pay the guy. He takes my money, and then he goes to, he has on gloves, right? And then he goes to handle the food. So I'm like, okay, it's the same gloves. He just touched a little janky, cash register, and then he touched my card, and
Right.
I'm assuming he probably did it for like 10 people before me with the same gloves. So I'm like, okay. I said, and so then when I see him put her french fries in the bag, I see his thumb amidst the french fries, right? With the little dirty glove. So I said, hey, buddy, it's a little tricky when you use the register and you are handling food with the same gloves.
Right.
You don't want to get your customers
Anybody
sick.
would know that though.
Right. I said, even without being in a pandemic, like just like common, sanitation
Right.
standard. So I said, you probably don't want to get your customers sick. You probably want to change your gloves. I said, you touching a little janky earpiece. Oops. I had some food flew out my mouth. I said,
On my side or on your side?
no, it's here.
It's on this
No,
side.
you're good.
You
No, you're
sure?
straight. Yeah, you're straight. You're good.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I say, you probably want to change your gloves between handling food, the register, and money and stuff. And I mean, and I feel like it should be somebody on food and then somebody on the money and stuff. I thought usually that's how it was, right? So okay, if he was short of staff or whatever, I don't know. But you have to change your gloves if you're going to be doing both. Is my thinking, right? So okay, he was like, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I said, see, you touching your headset, which is touching your hair, and then you're touching. I said, then it just so happened that I just seen like your finger go in my fry box. So, I'm not trying to like take this food to my mom and just her get sick. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, okay, I understand what you're saying. However, he wasn't offering me any different food, So I was just about to request that he just give me another french fry because, the sandwich was done and in the bag, and then he had put the fries in the bag. And so then out comes another guy from the back, right? And he has his cell phone in his hand with a gloved hand, has his cell phone in his hand. And I'm like, oh, I bet that's the dude who just made her fish sandwich. He has his personal cell phone in his hand. He's, like walking around, and then he puts his cell phone back in his pocket, and then he like touch the doorknob, go out the door, come back in the door with the same gloves on. Mm-hmm. I'm just watching this, as I'm talking to the guy, like just trying to teach him something,
Right.
I wasn't in the mood. I'm talking just like I'm talking now because I'm a, pretty even-keeled person. Wouldn't you say, sweetheart? The mommy's even-keeled? Mm-hmm. I'm even-tempered, right? I'm even mild, I would say. Mild-mannered.
Sometimes.
Mild-mannered, but it's a safe assumption. Sometimes. It's a safe description, rather. So anyway.
Sometimes. I gotta keep that in there sometimes.
So anyway. So I said, wow, is that the guy that just fixed the sandwich? He was like, yeah. I said, see what I mean? I said, look, man, he touching his phone, his personal cell phone. He's touching the doorknob. He just came back in the door. He got the same gloves on. I'm like, cross-contamination is a real thing. And it's just, you got to be careful, especially now. And so he's like, yeah, I was just showing him all these different, things that were happening, to make it so he could be more aware. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. So I was just about to say, okay, you just give me another french fry. I'm not going to trip. I'm just, pray with my food anyway. And, so, this girl comes in. I guess she came and she was on break. This sandwich good, boo?
Mm-hmm.
How cute is she, my little mini me? Look, show me your gap.
Can I finish doing first? They can see it.
So the girl comes in and she's talking to them, and I guess she had seen me sitting there for a little while, and she said, what's wrong with her? So I'm like, okay, she's asking her colleague what's going on. Okay, maybe she's a manager. I don't know, but I mean, okay. She sounded a little aggressive tone, but no worries. I'm not tripping.
Right.
So he in turn closed the window from speaking to me. He closed the window, and I guess he was telling her, she was mentioning, we need to change the gloves in between, da-da-da-da. So she looks at me, and I look at her, and she said, that bitch looking at me like I did it. You see, girl, I got my pearls on today. I clutched both of them. Mommy has her pearls on. I clutched them. And so she said, that bitch looking at me like I did it. I ain't do nothing. So I'm like, okay, let's take a deep breath. I said,
She was probably just trying to be funny for her coworkers.
She was clearly showing off, but it wasn't okay.
She was just trying to show off, but I mean, either way, it's not cool.
It's not cool. It's not okay. So I said, but a lot of times when people offend you, they do not expect a response. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people think they could say whatever they want to.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just,
Not that one. Not this one.
So I say, sweetheart, I'm definitely a bitch. sometimes. I am. But you don't get to
But
refer to me
you're
that
not gonna
way.
call me
You
that.
don't get to do it. You don't have my permission. Why would you call why would you call me a bitch? That's not okay. I'm a paying customer. You can't
So all I did was look at you.
you can't do that.
I mugged you or
So-
I said something to you off the wall. If I
So
just
she
fucking looked at I'm
says-
sorry. If I just freaking looked at you.
So she
That's
says it was not me, right? So I said, black woman, you don't have my permission to call me a bitch. You don't know me. You know, we use the term.
You handle that better than me.
We use the term as a term of endearment, you know. We use it in many different ways. We use it in anger. We use it, and it's an emotional word, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she thought that she could say that and get away with it without me calling her out on it was just, it kind of triggered
It was
me.
false. It wasn't happening.
It triggered
wasn't
me.
true.
So she said, oh, no, I didn't call you a bitch. That's not what I said. I said, I just heard exactly what you said. You said the bitch is looking at me like I did it, and I didn't do it. I said, now, she was like, oh, but you know, some people tell me my face look a certain way. It was just the way you was looking at me. I was like, so you just lied because you said you didn't say it. So you did say it. And furthermore, you did it based upon my look. I was like, how do you look at somebody like they a bitch? How do you, because she tried to say that, oh, I didn't say that. What I said was, she looking at me like I'm a dirty bitch. She really tried to clean that up, but she said no such thing. I heard exactly what she said verbatim. She was trying to show off for the little boys.
Mm-hmm. Your crust particles are kind of getting on my sandwich, but it's okay. It's okay.
What happened?
Nothing. Your crust particles when you it spread it like Parmesan
Cut
cheese.
it out. You
all over the
germaphobe.
sandwich.
No, it's fine. No, you're good. No,
That's your lettuce or mine. It's like no.
no, you're good. No, you're good.
Sure.
So anyway, Mimi, and nibblers, and everyone. In this instance, it was not me. I did no offense to her, but I did call her out on what she said, and I let her know it was not okay, and she did not have my permission to refer to me that way. And she tried to backtrack or backpedal.
Today. I said I'm so done today. I keep
Why?
dropping stuff.
She definitely tried to backpedal. And I just was not here for it. And I just had to let her know,
Right.
you know, that's not okay. And you don't speak to your customers that way furthermore. So I had a little boy give me another french fry. She said, oh no, but you okay? You all right? She knows. Like, I know I'm okay. But you need to watch what you said. You did another fumble. Oof, oof. It was like,
I'm tired of myself.
you need a nap?
I think I need to try it again tomorrow. I don't know. It just keeps happening. Every time I pick up something, it just falls. I don't get it. But
So anyway, I said all that to say she was tried, and I just was not here for it, and I had to let her know. But you know, do you get triggered if somebody refers to you as a bitch? We use the term. It just made me think of how loosely we use the term, and like,
to me, it really doesn't.
it could be
bother
like,
me.
hey bitch, how you doing? Or it could be like, you filthy bitch.
If
I
someone
can't
calls
stand
it,
you.
like, it just
You know,
depends.
it's like,
Well, I mean, either way, it really wouldn't bother me if somebody called me a bitch. Because to me, it's like you're going to have to show me versus like you telling me. You get what I mean? Like, it just depends. Like, if we cool, okay, hey bitch, okay. And like some people.
it's like, that's how you talk to your friends?
Yeah, some people, that's just how they just address people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people will be like, oh yeah, this bitch, da-da-da-da, and might not mean it in no type of way. Excuse me. And then somebody else could be like, okay, well, yeah, this bitch, da-da-da, and meant it maliciously. I don't know people's true intentions, so
It's the
I
intent
can't
that matters,
decipher you know what I mean? Like,
It's the intent.
you can almost always decipher what it is, like if it's coming malicious or not. But to me, I'm more of a like action person. I'm not an art. I don't. It's never giving me like we're going back and forth for somebody to have to call me a bitch. No one will sit in my face and say bitch, da-da-da-da. Most of the time, when stuff is malicious, they say it either on the keyboard, they say it, you know, behind your back. You know, no one has ever been bold enough to me to sit in my face and say, "Oh, bitch, da 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 da," because it's just not me. I don't give that. I don't give you can disrespect me. You know. So,
I understand what you're saying. It's about the intent behind the word,
it's
right?
about the intention behind it because if you
well, it's smart
come
that
out my
you
face and say
it's smart that you are not reactive and like so emotional about everything. That's smart because you know things can flip and turn real like
because
sinister in a matter of seconds. You know what I mean?
if you think I'm a bitch, just show me. Like show me I'm a bitch. You know. And
well, the point is that
no one has been lucky enough to show me I was. So
well, I mean, the point is that you are intelligent enough to function over top of such low level communication.
Yeah,
if someone
don't
is,
bother me.
yeah, exactly. If
Words
someone
don't bother
is,
me. I
if
make
someone
more
is
money than
trying or intending to be malicious, you don't react emotionally because you know that it's not worth it.
now,
correct?
Most of the people that would try to call me a bitch, or any person that would try to argue with me, I always end up making more money than them. So it's like it doesn't really bother me. Like,
well,
that's how I think about it. Like, you can't make me mad.
I mean, economic status doesn't really play into intention. If
I mean, okay, you can. Be
I mean, I
malicious
understand
if you
that.
want, but I see why you're malicious. You have 35 cents in your account, and you owe $800 right now. That's what's going on. You're mad.
But the thing about it is, so we're not rich.
I didn't say I was rich, but I just know I have more money than some of the people that think like they could disrespect me. Any person I went toe to toe with.
So even if a rich person, what about if a rich person called you a bitch with malicious intent? I mean,
to me, if you're gonna give me some money, honey, I'd be all the bitches you want me to be.
Oh my gosh!
No, I'm playing.
But you're not playing. It's the thing about it.
No, I'm playing halfway, but like,
I'm not posting this.
No.
So Amira, I know how smart you are, and I'm just
I'm just joking. But this was a joke.
Right,
it doesn't matter how much money you have.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
It doesn't bother me. Like I'm more of a you got to show me type of person. You have to show me what you're saying. You got to show me it's true.
You respond to actions more so than words.
Definitely.
And even when you have to be smart, even when you are responding to actions, though. You understand what I'm saying? You got to move a certain way and be smart when you're responding to actions as well.
Yeah.
You know?
You responding actions all nice and, excuse me, I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother nobody. I stay in my own lane. You know, I'm to myself. I do me. I look cute. I do what I do.
You are cute.
And that's
so cute.
My
last baby. My last kid.
It's her. It's her.
Like, I'm not
She's
having
here.
any more.
She's arrived. But I just feel like it doesn't bother me. I don't really care. Like, if somebody's like, yeah, bitch, show me.
I mean, or you could just walk away and not surround yourself with those type of people who would even come at you that way.
Because
but you know what?
It's usually arguments when the bitch is being called.
Yeah.
It's trying to start an argument.
Yeah.
If you're trying to start an argument and you're just trying to argue back and forth,
you're so unimportant it doesn't even register.
You don't really.
It doesn't resonate.
The energy that you want me to give, like beating you up,
you can't have it.
It's like you don't really want to fight.
You can't have it.
You just want to argue.
Yeah.
And I'm not really like that type of girl. I'm not that type of girl. So it's like, yeah, beat me up or shut up. That's how I see it. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
What is the point of arguing?
You're
gonna argue and get beat up. That's crazy.
Wasted energy.
That's gonna be a waste of breath. You're gonna be sitting there looking so dumb. If you call me a bitch and you try to argue with me and I'm like, show me, and then you try to show me and I beat you up, and then you just sitting there like, dang, I was talking all this. I was just calling her out her name. You're gonna feel bad. You're gonna feel so bad for yourself, not for me, but for yourself. And I'm gonna walk away, looking how I look, doing my due diligence, my due deals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be that. So that's what it is. Last bitch that tried to call me a bitch got bitched.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Out of the mouths of a 20-year-old, I don't know what else to say. But anyway, guys, I was just sharing how sometimes you come across people who are oblivious to the type of energy that they are summoning from you You know, so you really have to be careful and mindful of how you react to people in different situations. And, you know, I guess you have to decide. A lot of things happen, and you have to decide how much energy you're going to invest in, you know.
I don't argue with people. I pay you. Pay you, girl. Pay you. I ain't going to argue with you. I ain't going to argue with nobody.
So, I don't know. How do you feel, Nibblers? How do you feel? Does being called a bitch trigger you? Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about the word. We all say it. You know, so yeah.
Okay.
Well, so anyway, guys. Thanks for having this quick lunch with us and chit-chatting. I'm full.
I'm full.
I ate this
half
little
a sandwich.
You not gonna eat the other half?
Full. I'm a little full. I'm full. I'll eat later.
I crushed, as usual. It was a cute little pizza. And I'm full.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm good. I'm done.
Yeah. Thanks for chatting with us, guys. I love you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Always chime in on the conversation and
it's your girl.
Share.
It's me. You probably won't be seeing me again because I'm really nervous, but
You don't seem nervous.
I don't.
No.
No, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, okay.
My stomach's like in my, you know.
Okay, guys. I will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
I can feel it in your body. You need someone to be loving you. You try to whip, it's too exotic.